we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own. 27-yard line.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Ridiculous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focus on me.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
At the 33-yard line.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Third and long, it's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Chandler Jones drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long.
Down.
Run left. I got you, son. Hey, go. Check 24.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Airing it out for Olsen.
You got nothing.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again. Murray. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Murray now. His pass caught at the 4. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 10 more there and another first down.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake taking it in. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Seahawks nothing. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Russell Wilson.
Isaiah Simmons drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. And this is caught. He hits more. 30. Past the 20. 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
To
David Moore,
Touchdown,
77
Seattle.
yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The return now by Alford. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
And 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to move here this go around.
57's the mic. No.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
And 12.
Rabbit. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. That is incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. On the delay, here's Carson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? Here we go on fourth with Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now it's Carson. And he stopped immediately there. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
There's Wilson.
And it brings up 3rd down.
And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction.
48 for Mike. Let's go, D.
They'll try and throw for it here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Intercepted.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the deep.
Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic. But usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Cardinals 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Daniels on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First and 10. At their own
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be. Otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1. at the Seahawks' 31-yard line.
Now a draw play with Drake, and he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 24.
Cardinals. 1st and 10.
Murray now on first down. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal.
A good pickup there of 22. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Murray. Forced out to his left. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Jordan Hicks.
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
1-yard gain. Brings up
On 2nd and 9. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
He don't want it. Check.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Wilson.
Jalen Thompson picks it. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And an incomplete pass.
Intended for Christian.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Cardinals.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
After the sack on 1st down, Murray. And nothing but daylight ahead. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They'll try to run with Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Makes the
Extra point up and through by Myers, and it's now 21-7.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
We never know just when it's our time, and legends are gone, and we don't know why. So before they go, look, here go toast. So give them a rose while they still alive.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Murray going deep for Hopkins. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by DJ Reed.
Murray's pass intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
32-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Daniels on the return.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The tight end set to valve the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
On the toss, Drake going left. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Drake on the carry.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
Down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 37. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now.
Makes the score Seahawks 24, Cardinals 14. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. When they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off, and they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Seahawks 24, Cardinals 21. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Wilson's
and he's able to get up here to the 26. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
26-yard line.
He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first. They go play action now. Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Murray. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Quarterback, don't get
Throwing again. Murray looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Murray to air it out again. Flushed out right. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella there to make the grab. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Gonzalez to add the PAT.
Extra point.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. 48. 48's Mike. 48.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open is Olsen, he's got it. Touchdown Seahawks.
Greg Olsen.
Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Seahawks 38, Cardinals 28.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Daniels on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Murray. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down.
2nd and goal at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw. Murray. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
And the Seahawks first down.
This is Carson, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They run it with Carson, and he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? And now here is another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, partners, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more